Reality bends to my will, and my will is that reality end. No time for fun and games. I've got to grow up. Can't let anyone down. Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Dolphin21 on Twitter, and on Twitch and YouTube, it's Dolphin with no digits. Sentinels the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth, and Aeon's End are available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, as well as analog, cardboard, and ink, and you can get the games and more info at handelabra.com. Woo! We are not playing Aeon's End this week, though, because it is the start of the month, which means that it is the monthly OblivAeon match. It feels like it was just recently that we had it, but I think it was actually 3 weeks ago, because that was when John helped out, and we trounced OblivAeon in a pretty epic match. And then Aeon's End was released, and we played that for 2 weeks, and now we're back here playing OblivAeon. So let's just start the game and then take stock of what's happening. We have Void Soul. Such delicious despair, your minds are ripe for whispers of doubt. And we have the Scion Reserve. And we have Progeny, who doesn't say anything ever. Devastation card. OblivAeon flips to his first page. Add Devastation token and in-cap. Oh boy, that was fast. Someone's already in-capped. That happened. Well, round one in-cap. That happens. The card that he played says destroy the non-villain target with the lowest HP. If no targets are destroyed this way, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. So that happened. Technically, no target was destroyed because the hero got in-capped. So this was base Voidguard Writhe. Now it's in-capped Voidguard Writhe. You might see what my team is. It's the Voidguard team. Voidguard Idealist, Voidguard Mainstay, Voidguard Medico, and what used to be Voidguard Writhe. Oh my. And in-capping that hero gives added a Devastation token as always. Alright, so let's take stock of our situation. And let's look at our hands, which is one hand fewer because Writhe is not there anymore. But Voidguard, the Idealist, has better punching, flying stabby knives, strange superego, and vivid thoughts. Voidguard Mainstay has kick the tires, lonesome highway, preemptive payback, and school of hard knocks. Voidguard Dr. Medico has flare up, life force of will, regeneration, and triage. And Voidguard Writhe is providing the in-cap abilities. One hero may use a power, destroy an ongoing card, or select a hero target until the start of your next turn. Reduce damage dealt to that target by 1. Ooh, Stealthbot would like that. That is tempting. I was tempted to just keep with the theme and bring out the Writhe variant, but I kind of want to bring Stealthbot now because Stealthbot was very valuable last time. But let's see. So the shield this time is the primary objective. When an objective is flipped in either battle zone, add 1 token to this card. When there are 3 tokens on this card, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone and flip this card. Reduce damage dealt to OblivAeon by 2. If OblivAeon is dealt 5 or more damage in a single turn, remove this card from the game. And I believe that this is one of the easier objectives, just by inspection. Because winning objectives and getting rewards is what you generally want to do, so we will flip this shield basically out of our own fruition. Dealing damage to OblivAeon might be a tall order when its damage dealt reduced by 2, but we do have irreducible means through this team. Maybe not immediately. I mean, this is actually immediate right here. Provided that he's the hero character card with lowest HP. And Medico does have the ability of dealing irreducible damage, though he doesn't have that card either. There seems to be a lot of maybes. But better punching does allow for irreducible damage, and, well, we don't have the one that is super nice for that, but 5 damage in a single turn is doable with this team. even before Writhe was incapped. Okay, so that's good. Our shield isn't terrible. Void Soul was brought out. When an objective card is flipped, this card deals itself 2 psychic damage and then flips. When this card is destroyed, each hero target regains 3 HP, then remove this card from the game. At the end of this villain turn, the hero target with the lowest HP deals each non-villain target 2 psychic damage and 2 infernal damage. If no damage was dealt this way, play the top card of the Scion deck. And that's certainly annoying. Flipping an objective flips him. At the start of this villain turn, destroy 1 hero ongoing card. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 2. When this card is destroyed, each hero target regains 3 HP, then remove this card from the game. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards 3 infernal damage each, then flip this card. Well, 3 damage to 1 hero target, I guess, or 1 hero, or all targets in the play area with the most rewards 3 damage is certainly better than 2 and 2. But certainly Void Soul is, I guess, the hard part of the shield. And then the Aeon Men got played in this battle zone. And they, of course, have their things. Hey, Team Orchid. Progeny, at the start of this villain turn, if there are 4 or more tokens on this card, flip this card. When this card is destroyed, put the top card of each hero deck into play, then remove this card from the game. The first time this card is dealt damage each turn, add 1 token to this card. At the end of this villain turn, add 1 token to this card. Then this card deals each hero target in the play area with the most rewards X energy damage, where X equals the number of tokens on this card. So it seems like there will be a lot of punishment for the heroes with the most rewards. When he flips, at the start of this villain turn, if there are no tokens on this card, flip this card. X on this card equals the number of tokens on this card. Reduce damage dealt to this card by X. When this card is destroyed, each player draws X cards, then remove this card from the game. At the end of this villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP X cold damage, then deals the hero target with the second highest HP X lightning damage, then deals the hero target with the highest HP X fire damage, then remove 1 token from this card. Oh boy. Damage there. But we're not really... Alright, that's fine, Team Orchid, and hello, Seamus, welcome. Okay, so that's the Scion scene, that's the shield scene. The topmost reward is Filter Heist. At the end of your turn, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If you reveal at least 3 different keywords this way, discard the revealed cards and flip this card. If not, shuffle the revealed cards into your deck. The Infinity Cannon. Either draw a card or play an ammo card. Your hero deals 1 target 5 energy damage. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so because Writhe was incapped immediately, we have to replace Writhe. And, I don't know, should I go for Stealth Bots? Because this incap... Well, the problem with this incap, I mean, the problem with incaps in general, it's not that it's a problem, but you have to balance it against the fact that if you use an incap ability, you cannot claim an objective, you cannot swap objectives, you cannot shuffle the emission deck. You cannot reclaim a reward, but that's not relevant. So if I want to go the incap route, then this hero is not going to have rewards just for a while. So maybe I'm just going to stick with Variant Writhe, just because I'm stubborn and I want to have a Writhe on the team. I'm as far beyond my science as they are beyond you. I have so many ideas for inventions that I cannot quite comprehend, but I will fight you with every one of them. Okay. Okay, so we have to have at least 1 hero in either battle zone for the Scion's sake. OblivAeon isn't really doing anything right now other than damage dealt by OblivAeon is increased by 4. Void Soul is probably the most damaging thing unless we flip an objective, which might happen... with Filter Heist, with Idealist, because she does have a lot of keywords. And there are one-shot fragments or ongoing concepts or equipment limiteds or ongoing limiteds. So I would say that Idealist is likely to claim that objective, which means that Void Soul will flip, which means that he's only going to deal 3 damage on his turn. He is going to have a damage reduction, though, which is certainly annoying. On the other hand, his front side's not actually too hard to deal with, but we're not really wanting to take him out on the first phase, just because OblivAeon will bring a new Scion out. So Idealist will probably just stay to make sure Void Soul flips in some capacity. Probably want to have most of the heroes in Battle Zone 1 while OblivAeon is on his first side. Probably want to try to keep a hero that has irreducible damage capabilities alive, or some damage dealers to deal with the Aeon Men. So maybe we'll have Medico go to the second Battle Zone. So we'll keep everyone in Battle Zone 1 other than Medico. That's my plan. We'll take on this objective. The next one is Citizen Storm, which is annoying. At the end of your turn, discard deals the hero target with the highest HP 3 lightning damage, then discard destroys one hero ongoing card. When this card will be destroyed, flip it instead, and his reward. At the end of your turn, this card may either deal one target 3 lightning damage or destroy one villain ongoing card or environment card. A pretty lackluster reward for a villain target that's a bit annoying. So we'll probably shuffle the mission deck on Mainstay's turn. Just because we already have a lot to deal with the Aeon Men, and I don't want to have to keep destroying my setup for nothing. Alright, so getting a concept in play, probably a good idea. Vivid Thoughts could potentially do that. Flying Stabby Knives will definitely get something in play and will deal damage, and I kind of want to be all Jeremy right now. Although someone's going to say, but if an ongoing card is destroyed, you'll lose the Flying Stabby Knives. Yeah, Aeon Locus I want to try to get rid of. Alright, so reveal top 3 cards in my deck. We reveal 3 or more cards, so Filter Heist has been rewarded. And this gets a token, and Void Soul deals self-damage and flips. Alright. So we'll keep Mainstay here. Shuffle mission deck. We now have Hermetic Evolved. At the end of your turn, this card deals each hero target 1 irreducible infernal damage. Any hero character card dealt damage this way deals itself 1 psychic damage. When this card will be destroyed, flip it instead. Bloodstone! At the end of your turn, discard a card. When your hero would be incapacitated, restore them to their max HP instead, then destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, each hero target regains 6 HP. Oh boy. Oh boy. And this isn't as terrible as Citizen Storm, so yeah, and let's give that to Medico. Keep the healer alive. Sure. So this is just a deal damage to destroy it thing. That's fine. Alright, not really what I want to do. Mainstay is not the lowest. When this card is destroyed, Mainstay deals damage. Yeah, we can have that card destroy itself. Each non-hero target deals Mainstay 1 melee. Mainstay deals each non-hero target 3 melee. Well, there are 4 of those. Loot and hockey at the same time. What is this madness? We would be able to take out Aeon Locus if I did that. And Mainstay kind of wants to be the lowest hero someday. So sure. School of Hard Knocks. School's out for summer. School's out forever. And I can also take out Aeon Thrall if I want to do that. I could also use Darkly Dreaming to take out Aeon Thrall and the other Aeon Man. So this isn't really an issue. We'll do that, just in case I change my mind later. Shard Strength, yeah! Alright, go to the second battle zone. Take on Hermetic Evolved. The next one is Demand of the Gods. At the end of your turn, if at least 4 cards are destroyed this turn, flip this card. If not, you may move this card to another hero's play area. The Magic of the Ennead. Select a damage type. Your hero deals each villain target 9 damage of that type. Then, if damage was dealt this way, remove this card from the game. A very one-shot thing. What about Aeon Stan? Alright, do you have anything particularly exciting? No. I mean, we want to take out Hermetic, right? So anything that would deal damage might be worth it. Although you don't actually have that. Or you do have... you do have a 3 damage card. Is it worth playing this just for the damage? Maybe? Then again, I kind of would like to draw 2 cards. Just because I want something different. Alright, you will stay there. Do I want this? Do I want this? Medico's gonna need help dealing with Hermetic. Pfft. Medico don't need no help. Medico is a strong, independent energy that don't need no energy. I don't think I said that right. Demand of the Gods. I mean, this isn't like a terrible one to just have laying out, right? There's no negative effect. I could always trade, swap, shuffle. I mean, if I shuffle, then it's the same as if I took it but didn't. So I might as well just take it. Because, like, I mean, this whole reduced damage dealt to that target by 1 effect is great. But we don't really have a single source of redirection damage happening yet until we have Stealth Bot. So I'm just going to take on the objective. The next one is Create Contraption. At the end of your turn, each player may discard any number of cards. Whenever an equipment card is discarded, add 1 token to this card. When there are 5 tokens on this card, flip this card. Chekhov's hairdryer! Your hero deals up to 2 targets, 6 irreducible energy damage each. Alright, so that's a decent one. It's not OblivAeon Shard. It's not Form the Mecha Knight, but it's something. It's something, alright. I could take out Aeon Vassal with Penultimate Penumbra, and then I can keep Darkly Dreaming for a rainy day. Is Aeon Vassal... Aeon Vassal will hit Writhe. First time Writhe is dealt damage by a non-hero target, the source of that damage deals itself to Psychic. Assuming that we actually keep it in play, which currently we're losing Flying Stabby Knives, but we have the Infinity Cannon, so who cares? Easy to get with the Idealist. Not sure what easy to get we're referring to. Let's do Unnerving Target. Let's draw 2 cards, select a hero. Cards. Reduce damage. Prevent the... Sorry. The Demand of the Gods. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see. Is there anyone who is going to get damaged for Scherzies? I guess the answer is everyone. But we kind of want Unnerving Target to go off for Aeon Vassal's sake. So let's protect the Idealist. Yeah, it's cards destroyed, which includes cards destroyed by concepts. For Scherzies. We don't have many equipments right now. Does this mean we can have a hero with 2 objectives on it? Because we could move it without swapping it. Because I don't know if it's worth going for Create Contraption. I mean, your hero deals up to 2 targets 6 irreducible energy damage each versus your hero deals 1 target 5 energy damage plus draw a card. I mean, this is obviously a better power. Plus, I like the word irreducible because damage. But we need to get equipments for that to work out. So let's put a pin on that. And let's just because you're not going to be able to get that right now, right? Yeah, so let's just put a pin on that. Oh no! But lewd, flying stabby knives. But lewd and vassal. X equals the number of Aeon men here. But lewd, Writhe, cosmic inventor. Okay. Oh! Well, that's annoying. I know why this happened. I don't like this now. That makes me sad. I kind of forgot that when a card flips, it still resolves its end of turn effects. And now I'm sad because I feel dumb. Let's start over again. Hi, I'm Dolphin. I'm going to be streaming on the Handelabra channel from time to time. I'm a good strategy player. Sometimes. General Armstrong. Who hits Hermetic? Yes! There we go. We don't need help taking out Hermetic. We're good. The Abyss stares back. Beautiful. Cool. We have an ongoing card. We have Aeon Men. Okay, well, now I am annoyed. Void Soul is going to be problematic after all, because I can't just ignore his front turn effect because he flips his card and then does his end of turn again. Hey, so I guess I don't want heroes on this battle zone, which is especially knowing when OblivAeon is in the other battle zone, but, well... The alternative is I just go after Void Soul and take him down and then get a different Scion that will be worse. Or we bring the Sentinels and have Medico who would deal damage, but instead heroes regain HP. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. We just need to incap someone. Yeah, we have the Focus of Power, which we would like to also deal with in some capacity. Vivid Thoughts, Strange Super Ego, Stuff and Things. Create Contraption, which... And this says whenever an equipment card is discarded, but not whenever an equipment card is discarded this way. So let's keep that in mind for future endeavors. So what do I want to do then? I guess we want to deal with Hermetic in some order. We want to wipe the Aeon Men again in some order. We have massive damage dealing here, which is nice. I guess we want to bring Medico to Battle Zone 1 because he can heal a little more easily than anyone ever. But I don't know. Let's move to Battle Zone 2 so I can deal with Hermetic. Let's take on that objective. So now we have a War-Torn Landscape. At the end of your turn, play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. At the end of any other hero's turn, if there are no environment cards in play in your battle zone, flip this card. Cold War. Each time you use a power during your turn, other than the first time, this card deals up to 3 targets 2 cold damage each. At the end of your turn, you may use a power. Good. Multiple powers. Very good. Let's Vivid Thoughts and see if we can get stuff. We got, well, not really stuff I wanted. Monster of It, Monster of It, and Hedgy Hogs. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. Well, can I destroy? I can't. I think I could do Hedgehogs after Monster of Id, but then I would be dealing myself more damage. Although I still have Idealist, or no, is it? Oh, but it's only in the first battle zone because we're in the wrong battle zone. Okay, let's just do Hedgehogs first. I will lose a +1. General Armstrong is friendly. I don't see a thing that will make General Armstrong bad just yet. If I hit Progeny, he gets a token. OblivAeon cannot be hit, so let's stop dealing damage. Can I actually take out Hermetic? No. Conceptualize. So we could discard Focusing Tiara, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. And Medico doesn't have too much direct damage dealy, so we probably want to move you to the second battle zone to finish off Hermetic. And then, should I go for Shard Strength? Are you the lowest? You are not. Destroy ongoing equipment. Ongoing is in the other battle zone. Oh yeah, let's just be greedy. I want the +1. All right, let's take out Hermetic. Yes, Bloodstone. Sweet Rhonda. Sweet home Rhonda Bama. Lord, I'm coming home to you. And then things. Okay, so we got a subject from that, so everyone drew a card. Codename Hybro. Whenever a non-subject card is destroyed, this card regains 2 HP. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals to 3 targets other than itself with the lowest HP 2 psychic damage. Bionic Patroller. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-environment target with the second highest HP X energy damage, where X equals the number of security cards in play +1. Well, that's hitting Progeny, and that is hitting everyone and the Idealist. Or not everyone, but those things. All right, first battle zone for you. Hello. The Void. The Void. Okay. Play a card, use a power, or draw a card. You know, that kind of makes me want to reevaluate what I just did. Because we can give 2 power uses. We can give 2 card draws. Both of which will give us 2 tokens. But that's only if I'm in the second battle zone. So let's actually do that. Stay here, take on the objective. And then let's do this. Because that's a token, and that's a token. And then let's, I don't know, increase Idealist's HP. I have to discard a card. Oh, man. And you have to stay there now for sure. At the end of your turn, you may move any number of your cards from your play area to your hand. If you move at least 2 cards with powers on them to your hand, flip this card and put it in your hand. But I have to swap out the Demand of the Gods. So, and I mean, Devastating Aurora. We had fun with this in the previous game. And this actually can help us get the objective that Mainstay has now. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm just going to use an Incapped ability. And we can use it to destroy Focus of Power. But we also can destroy that with Unquiet Nights. But we would like to be able to get, but we don't have the thing that would get us that. We would like to get the Shadow Cloak if we could, but we don't. Can't. You can destroy a target with 4 or fewer HP, which is an Aeon Man, but yeah. If I have you use your power, you could get something. All right, let's have you use your power. You're going to use it anyway on yourself, but we might be able to get something that will help. I don't know. No. It doesn't help. Okay, well, that was fun. We have no equipment cards in our trash. We probably want to play something that gives us another power because we already used up our power, so that would mean Portable Dark Lab. Yeah, sure. So top 3 cards, 1 in hand, 1 in trash, 1 on the bottom, and if I destroy this card to play the bottom, so be it. Deal damage. Power. I could destroy the Shadow Cloak if a hero target will be dealt damage. These are not exciting cards. This at least can deal damage and not destroy the Shadow Cloak that I don't have and will never have. And not at this rate. I don't know. Concealed Assailant in hand. Lies in the shadows in the trash. And I don't care about the bottom of my deck. Oh, Writhe, you're sad. Destroy 1 non-target environment card. There were none. Okay, I'll just get rid of a penultimate penumbra. Got rid of Devouring River without even trying. Writhe is now sad. Whenever a subject is destroyed, stuff. Damage. Token. And Assault is not good because that brings Aeon Men to this battle zone that OblivAeon's gonna destroy. Medico. And now these guys go off again. Yay! Well, alright, Devastation token. Deal each target in the game 6 and 6. In both battle zones, destroy cards. Well, that's fun. And that's actually really tragic. Writhe is probably dead. Actually, most people are probably dead. In fact, everyone's probably dead. Well, let's hit this guy first because I don't like him. And let's hit Progeny because I don't like him. And let's try and hit OblivAeon for funsies. Hit Medico first. Right, yeah, because actually, yeah, Bloodstone will help. When this card is destroyed, each hero target regains 6. When a hero be incapped, restored in their max, and destroy this card. Okay, yeah. That won't help with Writhe, though. Armstrong is going to help as well. No, he's not. Why is he not? By environment targets. Never mind, he's not. Right. Is there an order that makes sense? Add devastation, add devastation. Each villain regains, each villain regains. Move OblivAeon to this battle zone and play the top card of OblivAeon's deck. Let's just take out this one, because I know that doesn't matter. Oh. Oh, yeah. Environment's gone anyway. Is there a way I can get rid of this card for the objective? I would have to do something with someone to do that. Let's see. I mean, these guys are getting destroyed anyway because OblivAeon is... He destroys all Aeon men on his battle zone, right? It destroys any Aeon men here, yes. Nascent battle zone too, so yeah. Okay. There's probably something to be said about dealing damage after healing, but that's okay. And I guess, actually, I didn't want to take out the environment just in case OblivAeon plays a card that says destroy a card. Move those heroes to the other battle zone. Well, that is actually exceptionally bad. Can I not do that? Can I not do that because now Medico can't save them? I'm going to cheat because I'm sad. I am sad. Welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded stream hosted by Sad Dolphin. All right, let's hit the Healy ones first. What does this guy do? This card regains... Okay, that doesn't matter. It's dying anyway. Let's pretend that I'm going to be smarter this time. And let's pretend that I actually am going to order this in a way that makes sense. So let's imagine that OblivAeon can play one of two possible cards. One being move OblivAeon to the other battle zone, or move heroes to the other battle zone, or something, or words to various effects. Oh, actually, that was not one I wanted to do. Because what I was thinking of was something different. I was thinking of the card that says, destroy the non-character card, or the non-villain target with the lowest HP. Yes, I was thinking of that card. See? I'm thinking about a card that may or may not be played. Although I have a strong suspicion it's probably not going to get played, knowing my luck. Okay. Then we'll hit Void Soul because we can. We'll hit Progeny because we can. We'll hit Medico so that he heals everyone. And then... try as we might, we could not keep Writhe alive. Okay. OblivAeon might as well just hit himself. Aeon Locust will do Aeon Locust things. The target with the lowest HP deals each non-villain target other than itself. So is this now an environment card doing it, or is it something else? I don't know who's dealing it. Oh, select the first target. Oh. Yeah, hey, look. This is why I did this, because there's a chance that we could get General Armstrong to reduce this damage. Ha ha ha. Yes, that's cheating. I agree. It's cheating. But, yeah. Okay, so what actually, why was that card destroyed again? Oh, wait, he destroyed... Okay, yeah. He destroyed 2 environment cards. Okay. Alright, Writhe is now gone. And we also lost his objective for destroying 4 or 5 cards in a turn or whatever, so that's gone. That's fine. Tempted to bring out a Unity. But the problem is... Shuffle any number of equipment cards from a trash into its deck. And his current objective was what? Move 2 cards with powers on them to your hand. You still have Create Contraption. You still have War-Torn Landscape, but as long as we don't move Idealist, that will claim automatically. You still have Orchestrate the Void. So Mainstay is the next candidate for To Hope for the Dawn. But he does not have 2 cards with powers on them right now. Also, bear in mind the countdown's getting low because he played the card that moves the countdown. Or no, he didn't. Oh yeah, no, temporal fractures. Temporal fractures. Yeah, countdown's getting low. That's sad. But this will flip. And then all we have to do is irreducible damage to what's his face, and Mainstay is tied for lowest right now. So that's good. So he can deal 4 irreducible melee damage plus 1 that will deal with that. Okay, good. Fantastic. We're getting to phase 2. Is it a good time to go to phase 2? Hell if I know. I kind of want someone that can mitigate damage or can do AoE damage or all sorts of things. Tempted to bring Temptress. What? Temptress. Tetris? The Inhuman Tetris? I'll bring the Inhuman Tetris. I will sniff out every star. There will be no survivors. You have power, but so has every other would-be conqueror. You'll fall before the raging storm. And I will keep you here. Because I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but everyone's here. The whole gang is here. Stay here. Do I want to trade? The one to trade for would be Orchestrate the Void, I guess. But you don't really allow other heroes to do things. So it wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, we're going to move someone to the battle zone too, don't worry. It wouldn't be a good idea for you to trade. We don't want you to swap because that would lose Create Contraption. Oh, and Tempest does not have equipments. Which, we do actually have 2 there and 1 here, which is still not enough for that. So maybe I just want to give up on this. Is it worth going for To Hope for the Dawn? 2 cards with powers on them. And it says you can move any number of your cards from your play area to your hand. It actually would include the Infinity Cannon, right? I could actually move Monster of Id. I could move Monster of Id to my hand. Actually, can I put cards under Monster of Id and then move them back? And if they have powers on them, would that count? I'm tempted to do that because that sounds funny. That sounds funny. Oh, there is a way for me to do it. There is a way for me to do it. Maybe. Maybe not. Never mind. There isn't a way for me to do it. Because I have to get a card with a power underneath the concept, which is not straightforward. Readings show enough potential energy to wipe out all matter in the solar system multiple times over. Yeah, you're right. We gotta get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. Move any number of cards from your play area to hand. All right, let's swap out because we can get that by conceptualizing into giant floaty head. Yay! Boo! Yay! I could I could put this in my hand, which puts it in. Can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah. Can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah. All right, all right. I tried. Well, actually, that was a bad idea. Okay, that was funny, but let's not do that because that means Idealist hits herself more. So let's not do that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, amusing as that was, it's not really a good idea. Because it does its end of turn again because it re-entered play. Choose all game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Right. So, oh, you are no longer the lowest. Oh, but that's fine. No. OblivAeon's in battle zone. No! Idealist, why are you dumb? I guess we could wait one round unless he moves the countdown one space down, which makes me very, very sad. We have to deal with these airmen, okay? Okay? Okay. We do have, actually, we have an end of turn power use. Which we would like to be able to use. I probably have to get rid of shard strength because, you know, or actually no. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Enraged Terror Bird. Or Ataki. Why do I feel like I want this to be in Unity's play area? Because it would be like character card. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I'm the lowest, so I can Lonesome Highway. Okay. Okay, let's just hit the Aeon Vessel. Mainstay is considered the lowest. He deals 5 damage to OblivAeon. Yay! We did it! Was it a good idea? Probably not. Did I want to do it? Yes. He deals each non-villain target 4 energy damage. Yep, that was an awful idea. That was a terrible idea. Why did we do this? Oh well. Idealist is gone, Mainstay is gone. Artaki is gone. But we did get to Hope for the Dawn before that happened, so we do have a devastating Aurora that we can claim and use whenever we need to. Let's see. So Infinity Cannon and Devastating Aurora, which Expatriate synergizes well with Infinity Cannon. But the amusing thing is that Expatriate doesn't need to have the Infinity Cannon, because she could play an ammo card next to someone else's Infinity Cannon. And Idealist incaps, draw a card, destroy an ongoing card, move an ongoing card from a trash to the top of its deck. Mainstays incaps, one player may draw a card, select a target, reduce the next damage dealt to that target by 2, destroy an environment target, and you have Cold War, which likes extra power uses. So why do I feel like Santa Guy's time for Mainstay? Why do I feel like Santa Guy's? Why am I gonna fall for this trap? But I mean, this is also a really good card for Mr. Fixer. So let's put Mr. Fixer out. You are frail creatures who will all be broken. Even the smallest rock can start an avalanche. Okay, and we need someone in Battle Zone 2 at some point, so it doesn't make sense to move Fixer. He doesn't have Jack Handle or dual crowbars, which is sad. We still have Orchestrate the Void, though. Do we have a means of... Yes, let's leave everyone in Battle Zone 1. And did someone say Santa Guys? Outliers and oddities will be reduced to nothing. What's this in my bag? Mission rewards for everyone. Wait, did the programmers forget to put that part in? Okay. This is good. This is good. We're on the post end of turn freeze. That's cool. Let's go to main menu and continue game. There we go. All right. Let's not move to the second battle zone. I want to keep this. And I don't want to do anything else, so we'll skip that. And either we give everyone else a power use, or we have each player draw a card. And we could preventative care for cycling effects, which is probably a good idea. Prevent the next damage that would be dealt to a hero. Let's prevent Fixers so that we can keep him alive, I guess. Preventative care. Okay, let's prevent the next damage that would be dealt to Tempest. From the brink. Okay, now let's see. So our powers, Fixer doesn't have his Chekhov's or Infinity Cannon because we never got Chekhov's Hairdryer. So this would only deal 1 damage, so it's not really too exciting. Santa Guys can give everyone presents for probably the only time in this game because we're all still in the same battle zone. And Tempest can deal 1 damage to each non-hero target, which the combination of Fixer and Tempest would take out Aeon Vassal. So that's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. Which was which card? This one, Life Force of Will. Yay! Each player may draw a card, then one player may play a card, then one hero target deals 1 target 2 energy damage, then each hero target regains 2 HP. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give this to myself. Card draws. Look what I found! Then one player may play a card. We have Chain Lightning that might help. But the Aeon Thralls are not the ones I'm worried about. Look what I found wouldn't help with that either, especially when we move to a different battle zone. Oh, I can Stratosphere it. Yeah? Yeah. Because it counts villain cards, or Airmen cards. Yeah, I don't want 7 energy damage to be dealt. Then one hero target deals 1 target 2 energy damage. We don't have any boosters. Do you have any nemesis? We have a guy's nemesis, which would allow us to do 1 point of damage to Void Soul. Which, I mean, I guess that's something. You could also do extra damage to OblivAeon, which I guess is a little more important, isn't it? Because we are on phase 2, and we need to deal 180 damage to get him to phase 3. Or we let the countdown go down and we lose an environment and we start phase 3 with 5 on the countdown instead of 6. So oh, right, we don't that nemesis symbol, this is actually not the Void Guard symbol, so I keep forgetting that, but I'll still deal the damage to OblivAeon. Okay, we need a hero in Battle Zone 2, and that will be Tempest. You may select a card in your deck, shuffle your deck, and remove the top card of your deck. If the real card and the shared card, selected card, share a keyword, play them both, then flip this card. And that gives us the lucky break. And, well, Tempest has a lot of cards of different flavors, so we might as well take on this objective, just in case. Battle Zone 2, there's only Progeny, so that's a bit boring, but Shielding Winds is probably going to be useful, especially because Progeny's going to flip, and he's going to hit Tempest twice. But if he has 5 tokens on him and I have Shielding Winds, that becomes 3 damage, which seems slightly better. Sort of. I'm going to Shielding Winds, and then hit Progeny, because he's flipping anyway. Ongoing limited, or one shot. I feel like ongoing limited is slightly more likely. I mean, ongoing limited is more likely than ongoing, because equipment limited could appear. One shots, he has 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 out of 32. Whereas his non-one shots are all either ongoing and or limited. So I guess it's equal. 50-50. Let's go for otherworldly resilience, because if I get it, then that gives me another -1. Cleansing downpour, we got it. Yay! And now I can play a play a card that shares a keyword of equipment or limited, which is Vicious Cyclone. Except I don't really want to do that. I mean, it would increase damage Delta Progeny by 2 because we're getting Gene-bound Shackles, but yeah, it's not really gonna be worth it. Save that for OblivAeon. Preventative Care has been expired on Fixer. Destroy 1 non-target environment card. Sign with the lowest deals each non-villain target 2 psychic, which... Oh, good, is Void Soul for the Nemesis boost. Each player discards a card. I don't really like Tire Iron anyway. Oh. Honestly, I'm not really fond of Let Me See That. I know I'm going to be yelled at by Soundfire, but I'm not really fond of Let Me See That because it seems more for screwing with players than for utility beyond stealing Jackhandle. Like, there's a few cards where Let Me See That is really nice. Every other card, it's just like, well, now I have this effect. Does it do anything extra for me? Not really. Sonvar is busy typing an angry email. Dear Handelabra, : I don't know. I guess Flare Up, because it's a good damage dealer, but I like the other cards more. Now this is Medico dealing the damage, which the order doesn't matter. Yeah, well, now we probably want to get rid of Void Soul. I was okay with Void Soul before I realized that his front turn, end of turn always happens. Hey, Cat Dreaming, how are you doing tonight? Destroy 2 environment cards. That's not shielding winds. Or, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Order matters. Order matters. Sorry, I meant to say that's not Tempest, but this is Tempest. You want to do shielding winds first because that's 2 damage now. Focus of Power. And this is dealing each target 4 energy damage. If no damage is dealt to heroes this way. Stuff. Okay. I don't think the order matters. We're losing Virtuosos, which makes me sad. Does Tempest have Reclaim from the Deep? He does not. I don't think order will matter, though. Does this heal non-villains? No. Or non... Does this heal environments? And the answer is no. Oh, good. All that damage I did to OblivAeon was undone. Okay. Well, now I think I want to bring Tempest to the OblivAeon fight. Because Gene-bound Shackles. Void Soul's going to actually. It's only if an objective flips. The current objective, by the way, is the Digital Age, which is only really good for Unity. And while it was great, well, let me rephrase. It's not only good for Unity because Unity can still synergize off of mechanical golems from a different deck, right? Because it says the, like, so her powered shockwave or whatever says deal damage equal to the number of the mechanical golems in play. So it's not your mechanical golems. And Raptorbot deals damage based on the number of mechanical golems in play, not your mechanical golems. So it's not only Unity that it benefits, but I'm wary of it because equipments get 5 HP. I could just claim this, though, just to perhaps get an extra card into play. Like, there's not, like, that's not terrible to just do this for the sake of playing equipments. Or not playing equipments, but for getting an extra card in play. So let's keep that. Let's, discard the toolbox for it. Well, the problem is if I discard the toolbox for it, then I claim it. I mean, someone's gonna say, but Mr. Fixer dealing damage at the end of his turn. I mean, Jackhandle and dual crowbars and my axe. But we don't have those things, so it's not immediately beneficial for Fixer. But he could just take it anyway to get the extra card play. We also have to consider things like the Infinity Cannon, because like we could still reclaim a reward. We're still considering the battle zone question though, but we can reclaim a reward. We can also deal each villain target 3 and 3 damage. If we stay in battle zone 1, we could deal 5 damage to Void Soul that way. I don't know. I mean, if he claims a reward, he has to play that reward in order to also get it. So not only does he sacrifice his pre-start of turn mission phase, but he also sacrifices his play phase. So certainly he's going to play probably Infinity Cannon. So then I guess the question is, like, where do we want Fixer to stay? And I feel like since I don't know, I don't want Fixer to keep taking damage, but I also don't have ways of mitigating OblivAeon's damage right now. We do have Cleansing Downpour. Maybe I want to use Cleansing Downpour. Then again, we have Cheapbound Shackles. Oh man, all these possibilities. No, let's keep Lucky Break. Let's keep Tempest and Fixer on this side, since they can be the big wacko damage dealers. Let's regain Infinity Cannon. Let's play Infinity Cannon. Let's use Infinity Cannon. And this card is dealing so much damage. It's not really worth going after him, but I don't know what to do, because 180 is a lot to get through, but Void Soul's also annoying. I'm just gonna hit Void Soul, whatever. That's my instinct. Oh, I didn't claim this mission because I reclaimed the reward. Okay. So, Guys is going to move to the second battle zone. Your reward is Cold War. Yeah, you got to get Cold War, because that's how you get to do many things on your turn. And you also get to do this. Who wants to flip their stuff? Let's flip Tempests. Tempest gets reclaimed from the deep. Well, I wish we could have done that with guys, or sorry, with Medico, but that's fine. But I'll take the Stratosphere back. Ball Lightning. That destroys focus of power. So that's good. And then we get sad. Okay, well that was... Okay, move to the second battle zone. You can take this. And if we decide someone else wants it, we can swap for it. Citizen Storm, not one I want. Alright, so what do we have here? Regeneration... Triage. I mean, I feel like regeneration because Medico's hurty. Medico's hurty. Yeah. I'm greedy right now. Top card is Healing Pulse, which allows for heals. So yeah, let's get that. Medico can already heal, so let's heal the others. Let's move you to Battle Zone 1. Your incap abilities, play a card, increase things, shuffle any number of equipment cards from a trash into its deck. Use a power, destroy an ongoing card, reduce damage dealt to that target by 1. Pipe Wrench. But I might as well just use a power if I'm going to do that. And I don't want this. Should I just shuffle the mission deck instead of using an incap? Because I don't really... Ooh, form the Mecha Knight! Okay. Vicious Cyclone. Because reasons. And then let's do the damage, because that will hit OblivAeon for 3. And it, oh, Tempest Nemesis. Nice. Okay, that's good. Top card is Ongoing Limited. Yeah, you might as well play Harmony. You might as well play Grievous Hailstorm. And yeah, you can't play that. Medico regains, Void Soul regains. Oh, and each hero with an even amount of HP may use a power. Ah, so Fixer can use a power. Okay, well that's good. I like that. Grease Monkey Fist. Deal the hero with the lowest. Okay, yeah, sure, totally, fantastic. Great, Fixer's dead. Awkward. Well, I mean, Fixer's dead, so I might as well just have Fixer take himself out, so then it stops the rest of the damage. Good. Yeah, good. Very good. Very good. Fixer's mad. There are frail creatures who will all be broken. I have nothing left to lose but my cursed existence. I fight to the end. Also, Progeny's in this battle zone now. Oh, no. Well, the good news is there are no Scions in Battle Zone 2. That's cool. Let's just move you to Battle Zone 2 because there's nothing happening there. Tear through reality. You move to battle zone 2. Well, so much for that plan. Does order matter? No. Oh, good. Aeon Master. Perfect. The one that brings out Aeon Men when he gets hit. Exactly what I needed. Okay. Well, I have dual crowbars. I'm gonna stay here. I'm going to regain my Infinity Cannon. I'm gonna play my Infinity Cannon. I'm gonna use my Infinity Cannon. But I think that this is good. Now, Battle Zone 1's also scary. But we need 2 heroes in Battle Zone 1. So we'll move to Battle Zone 1. You don't really want to take this because you're going to die. But we also want Fixer to take this anyway. So you'll use an Incapped ability, I guess. And we have Tempest and guys here. We do not have an environment target. Let's have Tempest draw a card because he would like to discard for Vicious Cyclone. I mean, like, Total Beefcake seems like a good thing if we're trying to keep guys alive, to be honest. And I guess also, at the same time, we might as well have guys flip his presence. You get Selling Out, Total Guys the Barbarian, and where did I leave that? Well, there's not really anything on my trash I want, so I did get what I was looking for. Now you stay here. You don't want that. We want to try to get this, but it's going to be hard to get because we have to get 4 heroes in the same battle zone. Actually, it probably makes sense to get all heroes in Battle Zone 1. Except for Fixer in Battle Zone 2, because then Fixer can go to Battle Zone 1, take this objective, and then get it immediately. So let's actually go back. Let's go to Battle Zone 1. We will not take that. You can afford this. And let's do experimental mutagen. I keep saying mutagen, but it's actually medicine. Let's heal guys. Let's try to keep guys alive. Just to minimize the effort I need to take. Oh, by the way, experimental medicine? Yeah, I already have that in play. So that does me nothing. Heal guys. Heal Medico. Heal Lucky Break. And you would like to go to Battle Zone 2 to face OblivAeon, but I'm going to keep you here for the sake of getting Form the Mecha Knight. You might as well use an Incapped ability. Power, ongoing, reduce damage. Play a card, increase things, shuffle equipment cards. Let's do the power so I can use Cleansing Downpour. Because heals. Heal machine, heal bot. There's nothing to Stratosphere. Let's do Electrical Storm because I don't have enough ongoing cards in play. And this order is not going to matter because Progeny is going to be highest no matter what. Ball Lightning is going to be played. Guys has one-shots. Medico has one-shots. Each player may draw a card. Each hero character card regains 1. So actually Medico would profit from that. Powers? Ah, we already used most of Tempest. Guys would be fun, but I don't know. Yeah, let's give this to Medico first because he can play a card that has players draw cards, and so we'll get more options. And we did get more options, but we could have had more options. Guys, let's do Look What I Found and try to whale down Void Soul a little more. Oh yeah, you have Geist the Barbarian too. Because you flipped your presence and I forgot about that key fact. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna Lightning Slash Void Soul. Because then Ball Lightning takes out Void Soul. Yay! Each hero target regains 3 HP. Remember when Guys was at 6 and I was not sure if he was gonna survive? Okay. Increase all HP recovery by 1. Medico is very happy with that card. Discard a card, play up to 3 cards that share a keyword with that card. Well, I'm not really... I guess we could do Blatant Reference. Can we... Oh yeah, I'm that guy on something good? I don't think so. Actually, we can... Oh yeah, Electrical Storm. Because I could discard a one-shot to play a one-shot, but that's a bit of a waste. Let's discard Oh Yeah. Let's play Oh Yeah on Tempest. Let's play Blatant Reference. And Super Ultra, but you only have 4 cards in hand, and that's not going to happen. Oh boy, Savannah Nocturna has now increased damage dealt by Guys by 2. There's not really much that Guys can profit from that, but I guess if we move him to OblivAeon's Battle Zone, but then Savannah Nocturna won't trigger, would it? Sign with the highest deals each target. Well, it's only Fixer. Please tell me Fixer's not going to die immediately. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we're gonna bring Fixer to Battle Zone 1. He's gonna take on Form the Mecha Knight. Trying to figure out what I would want to do here. Dual crowbars, maybe? Even though I'm not really going to benefit from it. It gives me a +1. I just have to keep Fixer alive somehow. Progeny has a -2, but Guys has a +1, +2. And a +2, so might as well discard something like Super Ultra because there's not enough cards for that. And now we want to discard all our cards. Because form the Mecha Knight! Okay. We got it. Now we need to keep Fixer alive. Which actually, if Medico is a universal donor, or not, sorry, not universal donor. From the Brink. If we get Medico in the same battle zone as Fixer with From the Brink, Fixer's okay. Next turn, if Fixer can put out Bloody Knuckles. Yes. Okay, so we need at least one hero in Battle Zone 2. We need a hero that can deal with the Aeon Men. Well, Tempest can probably. Electrical Storm and all that. So Medico needs to stay in Battle Zone 1 for Fixer's sake. Although Medico can't destroy ongoing cards. But guys also can't destroy ongoing cards. What do we have right now? Hellion? Which can allow for powers or plays. But I'm not really worried about that right now. Oh, let's see. No, we're currently copying Tempest, so I kind of want to stay with Tempest, don't I? So let's actually just leave you here. I don't want you to go off, though, because you're going to hit Fixer, but I can't deal with you either. Or can I? Actually, we might be able to deal with him. So I'll take you on! Or maybe not. Oh, because I lost Guys the Barbarian. Right, okay. Because that's 10. Cold War is going to do 2. This does 3. Well, the good news is we've not lost any environments yet. But that might change, I guess. I don't know. Because the devastation is at 11. We've lost a number of heroes. We've lost Void Guard Idealist. We lost Base Mr. Fixer. We lost... Oh, no, sorry, that's not in cap. We lost Void Guard Writhe. We lost Writhe Cosmic Inventor. And we lost Void Guard Mainstay. But we have taken out Void Soul. I feel like I don't want to take on Hellion because that's going to hit Fixer twice, and I'm very worried about keeping Fixer alive. Because what, that's... We're looking at 3 here. We're looking at... Oh, but Savannah Nocturna is still going to keep active. And who has that active right now? Oh, Cold War! Okay, so that's 3 from the Electrical Storm, 5 from Look What I Found, 4 from Cold War, 9, 12. We just have to do 1 point of damage somehow. But we have everyone in this battle, so we have presence somewhere that will help us, I'm sure. So I'm going to take the risk. So how many presents do we have? We have 2 here, 2 here, 1 there. Let's try Tempest. Localized Hurricane doesn't do it. Electrical Storm also doesn't do it. Womp womp. Is there anyone we could somehow hit to get some effect? Maybe. The answer seems like a no. Oh, it's only hitting Fixer once. Okay, that's not as bad. Okay, what are we gonna do now? We want Medico to be in the same battle zone as Fixer, so we're gonna have to move Tempest to battle zone 2. So stay there. If there are more hero targets in this battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone, play the top card of both decks to flip this card for El Mejor Legado. To increase damage dealt by the hero who cannot increase his damage. Okay, well, we still have the digital age, but I don't really care about that, right? We were just doing this to hold on to it, so let's swap that. Is this actually active right now? We're in Battle Zone 1. Battle Zone 2. Nope, we actually don't have more hero targets in this battle zone. Awkward. Keep that, though, because we're going to have to work on healing Fixer. From the brink. And Healing Pulse. Which we have so many HP boosters here that it's actually pretty funny. Okay, you have to move. Red Menace. Ouch. The Everyman. Actually, Tempest could probably just take this and not worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it on. And discard for OblivAeon. Oh no, an Aeon Man was played. If only I have a hero that has AoE. Which does this hit? Aeon Master. I don't want him to hit Aeon Master, though. Well, I guess it's just gonna happen anyway, because... I mean, this... I want to destroy all the Aeon Men, so I'm gonna use Grievous Hailstorm, but Localized Hurricane works well with the Everyman, right? One shot. Well, we're going to destroy the Radioactivist. So I might as well play Aquatic Correspondence because I don't really have any other option. Not that Aquatic Correspondence is a terrible card. It's actually a good card. Fun fact. Okay. Whenever target is dealt damage, melee damage, deal it fire at the end of your turn, deal each target fire. Hey, look, Hellion! Yay! You have lots of rewards. That's the nice thing. Fixer needs to survive, which is getting less likely. Then this card deals each target 1 Infernal. Red Menace triggers. Actually, localized hurricane on Tempest is pretty fortunate when we have the Reducey card, because 4 + 1 becomes 5. And yes, Spore the Unstable. Can you stop doing that, please? The Abyss stares back. Heir to nothingness. Destroys Lucky Break. Well, joke's on you. You're getting destroyed anyway. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna use my missions against you. So increased damage. Yeah, okay, yeah. Boar is gonna be unstable. We're at 13 tokens, so it's very likely that that's just gonna happen anyway. But yeah, look at this. I can use Shielding Winds to reduce this. And now it's only 2 damage to Tempest, so it's funny. We are going to get another Aeon Man, but actually it should not get destroyed unless it's the one that just adds a token, which is like whatever. I mean, you're at 14 tokens. So actually it's tempting to just move everyone out of this battle zone, except the problem is he's going to add 4 devastation tokens for there not being heroes damaged this way, and then he's going to add, we're going to get 2 tokens because we have 2 Scions in this battle zone. So we're going to remove 12 and add 6, which is not good either, but we certainly don't want to be in the battle zone with OblivAeon right now, that's for sure. Although, that said, I mean, it's very tempting to just go all Mecha Knight right now. Because, what, we have dual crowbars, we have Mecha Knight Ultra Strag. The problem is, and what was this? Lightning Energy, Psychic Sonic Melee, so that's 5 instances of damage. Like, yeah, it's tempting. I would also like to survive. On the other hand, we do have Arataki here. If I take this mission, I can almost get it immediately. I don't know. Surviving is good. Can we take out 2 Scions? No, actually it's not just 2, it's 3, because, yeah, it's 12 or more. So we have to take out 3 Scions. This one isn't going to help with getting devastation tokens. This one doesn't help with devastation tokens. This one flips and then deals a bajillion damage, so that doesn't help. I mean, I'll tell you what. We're going to take on the Enraged Terrorbird and get it immediately, no matter what. We could probably sacrifice 1 environment, although I'm not happy about the countdown either. But taking on the Enraged Terrorbird and getting Arataki immediately isn't necessarily going to be helpful, because we have the Aeon Men to deal with, we have Boar to deal with. It might just be a good idea to sacrifice all those devastation tokens and sacrifice that environment and just power up Fixer, power up Tempest, power up everyone for a super turn next turn and hope that we'll have enough to take down OblivAeon. If we don't, we'll just lose another environment, but we'll be prepared for phase 3. Or we could just sacrifice the second environment and just be prepared for phase 3, because the penalty for not beating the countdown is that we start phase 3 with a countdown of 5 instead of a countdown of 6 out of turn. But yeah, so let's just stay in Battle Zone 1. We'll take on the objective. I'm actually tempted to take the Pipe Wrench to keep Fixer alive, but I guess I probably just want to be... like, if I have Arataki, I don't care about Fixer's survivability, do I? And I don't need Bloody Knuckles for this. So I'll take a style. Let's just be completely ham here and take the damage increasey. And form the Mechanite. And because melee damage dealt to a target deals fire damage, we should do melee. Not that it matters because Progeny will reduce it by 1. But we will do melee to the bird. Although I don't think I want to do melee the second time because most likely Ember Dunes is going to hit it post flip, so I don't really want to do that then. Yay! We did it! Is there anyone that can heal for some reason? I can hit Seraph for some reason. I don't think I want to use it. Okay. Arataki keeps Fixer alive a little more easily. Stay here. If at least 4 cards were destroyed this turn, flip this card. Oh yeah, we also have to deal with the fact that there's Aeon Men here. We're gonna get a devastation token and he's gonna deal damage that will mitigate. So yeah, so we're actually not even gonna... Yeah, is it a bad idea to take this? I don't think so. Because it's one of those that we had this previously and it just was whatever. Chekhov's hairdryer is back. Actually, what if we move to Battle Zone 2 and total beefcake it? Huh? Huh? Nothing like the destruction of the environment to just total beefcake the damage away. Actually, yeah, let's do that. That seems like a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to lose Cold War and Seraph, but... we will at least stop the 4 tokens, I think, so it should work out. You have 1 card, so let's do guys. It's only a terrible idea if it fails. Actually, I can... Okay, good. I can take out Aeon Vassal. All right, this plan has already paid itself in spades. Oh yeah, and this thing. This deals up to 3 targets, so I can take out Aeon Warrior, and this is again paid itself in spades. Do I want to hit Boar? It's gonna get a damage increase. But if we can get Boar to take itself out... Actually, let's just hit OblivAeon. If 4 cards were destroyed this turn, flip this card. We don't really... We don't really have heroes conducive to that right now. We'll just leave it. Stay here. First battle zone, 3 targets. Second battle zone, 4. We still can't take it. Aeon asshole. That is definitely not what I said. Let's skip that. Let's keep this. And let's go ahead and take this because that's HP recovery. And then let's... Actually, this is only going to heal Fixer. But then again, healing Fixer is more worth it than keeping Medico alive, I guess. Heal Progeny. No, no, no. Okay. You move to Battle Zone 1. You take on this objective. Elemental Subwave Inducer. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. And I could heal Fixer. But I want cards because every man. Do I want Chekhov's hairdryer? It does 3 more damage than Localized Hurricane. And if I discard equipments, we could... Oh, we don't have the thing. I guess the other Fixer had that card. We had Salvage Yard on the other Fixer, but we don't have Salvage Yard here. But we have 2 equipments here. We have 1 equipment there, so I'm not going to bother with that. Increase all fire and cold by 1. Destroy 2 environment cards. Arataki doesn't care. That was a boring Scion turn. Each hero has access to this power. Oh my gosh. Might as well. But the rest isn't going to do anything. Took himself out. Oh no. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts too. That hurts too. Okay. We have lost the environment. We've lost Fort Adamant. Alright, Mordengrad, Merynian, Refuge, and Champion Studios. You might realize how I chose my environments in this match. Let's do Merynian. And... because I'm feeling saucy. Actually... I mean, obviously we want guys to take the 20 hit. If I do that and take out Aeon Warrior, then OblivAeon doesn't destroy it, and then he doesn't deal 7 energy damage to Santa guys. If I hit Boar and then have guys redirect to Boar and Boar flips, he's going to take out guys. And then, yeah, so to avoid 4 devastation tokens from being added, actually no, it doesn't matter because it's, no, this is OblivAeon dealing the damage. Okay, so it's happening anyway. Although I could still prevent the energy damage, but that doesn't matter. But I might as well take out Boar with this, right? Because Boar can still hit OblivAeon. And he can take out Aeon Warrior. And he can hit Aeon Master, who can then take out Aeon Thrall. But yeah, guys is gone. That's okay. Empyrean. In Battle Zone 2. He's gonna take out Aeon Thrall, but that's okay. But hit Aeon Thrall first. Who's then gonna do this? Okay. So can we deal 126 damage to OblivAeon in this turn? With Bloody Knuckles and Mecha Knight Ultra Strike, maybe? Especially if we can get him to play Overdrive? So maybe? Actually, no, Overdrive isn't going to help because that doesn't let him use a power. But if we get a hero that can let a hero use a power, then Legacy. Let's bring Grandpa Legacy. Or even Argent Adept would help too, but let's just take Grandpa Legacy. And you want to be in Battle Zone 2? What cards do you have on you? Motivational Charge, Superhuman Durability, Takedown, and Thok. Okay. And what rewards do you have? Cold War and Seraph? Okay. Does it matter where you are just yet? I don't think so. I guess if we take these guys out, Empyrean, when this card will be destroyed, flip it. And then he's things. And then each player may draw a card and use a power. Okay, so let's, yeah, keep you in Battle Zone 2 just in case Fixer does enough damage on his turn. Battle Zone 2. You don't need Devastating Aurora. So Nature's Compulsion at the end of your turn, you may move your hero to the other battle zone. Each time your hero enters the battle zone, add 1 token to this card. When there are 4 tokens on this card, flip this card. That doesn't help him, and we're not going to move battle zones enough times to really trigger this. So you're in caps. Put an equipment card and hero trash into play. 1 player may draw a card, destroy an ongoing card. 1 player may draw a card, destroy an ongoing card, move an ongoing card from a trash to the top of its deck. You have Hoist Chain, but you don't want Hoist Chain. But you can let a player draw a card. We don't have ongoing cards in play in here. Or, well, I mean, there's an ongoing card over here that we've not dealt with yet. We could move an ongoing card from Just to kill your play. Risk and shuffle. Let's do a draw on Legacy. Heroic Interception. That's actually good, I think. All right, Bloody Knuckles, and then let's be crazy pants here. So let's hit Aeon Locus. We're in Battle Zone 2. There's nothing here, so anything goes. Wait. Oh. Right. Okay. Let's be smart, because I can't hit multiple targets with this. This deals one target, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So let's hit a guy that can survive. And what do you care about if you're dealt damage? It deals each target 1. That's fine. All right. Stay here. You might as well regain a reward. But you're not really going to play it right away. I'm not really worried about... I mean, obviously, Primordial Boon is great. I'm just more worried about dealing with OblivAeon right now. So... one hero regains an HP and may use a power, so obviously... you're going to be using Mecha Knight Ultra Strike. Currently, Empyrean is immune to melee and projectile, and when he would be dealt energy, he regains that much HP instead. And when this card is destroyed, each player may draw a card and use a power. When OblivAeon flips to page 3, he moves to the other battle zone. But he'll move to the battle zone with the most hero targets. And when he's in a battle zone with a hero, at the end of that hero's turn, he plays a card. So we would like to utilize Takedown, but we probably will get more mileage out of it next round. Because then we'll have Legacy's turn, Medico's turn, and Tempest's turn, and Fixer's turn. Whereas if I play Takedown now, it will only really benefit a handful of turns. Which I guess technically 4 is a handful anyway, but I mean, we'll have less than 4. Would Heroic Interception be better? He doesn't... I mean, he deals 3 damage at the end of his turn. I guess it's not... I'm not really worried about that part. But if I get Motivational Charge, I can deal 2 damage, which is more than... Although I guess I could also just get Seraph, which will deal damage himself. And if any damages himself, I could play a card and use a power. So I could also play a card that will give me a power. So actually, I will regain Seraph. I'll play Seraph. I will give Fixer the power. And we'll do the Mechanite bouncing off of Empyrean. Nice thing about Phase 3 is that he does not add more Scions himself. I mean, he could add Scions with card plays, but he doesn't add Scions when one is removed or added to the other battle zone. So we're on the Psychic part of this turn. So I think, actually, I want to hit him for energy. Because he'll heal. And then I can hit him twice more. So that I can do this. Empyrean is destroyed. So we get card draws and power uses. And your power is going to be Infinity Cannon. Which you're going to use on Aeon Locus. I could hit Aeon Master, but I could hit Aeon Master later. Inspiring Presence! And this is a second hit, so I want to do this. So I now want to play Inspiring Presence. So let's hit Seraph. So play Inspiring Presence. Hit OblivAeon. Hit Aeon Master. Which plays an Aeon Man, and I guess the deck shuffled. That's funny. Okay, move to the second battle zone. Nation in Ruins. We're now in the second battle zone. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this. So I'm not going to do that. Deal the damage. Heal Fixer. So now I want the one that gives powers. Like Life Force of Will. Now the most damage will be dealt with Mechanite directly to OblivAeon, right? So I might as well just do that then. Because this is 5 damage a pop. It's wasted on Aeon Master or Aeon Vassal. But this would be 5 damage repeatedly to OblivAeon. 6 damage. Right, because now we have the thing. Actually, I should have bounced it off of Seraph. Or no, I can't, because it's hitting OblivAeon. If I hit Seraph with this, is this terrible? Is this a terrible plan to give... Is this terrible? On a scale from 1 to 10, how terrible is this? Oh, we still have Progeny in this battle zone. Oh, he's going to move to the other battle zone, and then we have to destroy Impending Doom. Okay. Well, what happens with Impending Doom? OblivAeon deals each non-Scion target 9999 infernal damage, moves the countdown space 1 space towards 0, and destroys this card. I mean, if there are no heroes in this battle zone, it doesn't do anything now, does it? Because we don't have means of dealing with it. I mean, we had a means of dealing with it, but we're in the wrong battle zone for that now, aren't we? I guess the safe play would be to just keep HP levels up. Because, like, this is going to be 11 damage to Seraph. Just to get a power or a play, which isn't necessarily helpful. I guess Heroic Interception would kind of mitigate things, though. Nah. Yeah, let's just wipe the board. Yeah. So this removes a Devastation token and removes Aeon Vassal from the game, but that's fine. Because that doesn't do me anything anyway. He's going to be in the same battle zone as Doom when he gets destroyed. Because that's his start of phase 3 thing. Like, when he flips to phase 3, he moves to the other battle zone. Oh, into the stratosphere. Okay. This changes things. Use a power. Oh no. Oh no, we have Medico. Heal yourself. Although I guess this is your whose turn is this anyway? It's currently Medico's. So I probably should have done his base power on himself and then used Universal Donor. That's fine. I'll just use the base power on myself still. Because that, okay, that still went off, so that's equivalent. Yes. We get softball-sized hail and phosphor fen. El mejor lagado. And what does he do? I guess, what? At the end of your turn, this card may deal one villain target 2 melee damage. There were none! Okay, but yeah, move to the second battle zone. You still have create contraption. Oh, I can actually move him away after I do things here. Does that matter though? He's gonna move anyway. Actually, yeah. Let's swap out. Because now I can move battle zones more freely. I can reduce damage dealt to me that is infernal. Yes. Alright, now Stratosphere. Oh, what? Oh, because I'm in Battle Zone 2. Why am I in Battle Zone 2? Why am I dumb? Stay here. Pay attention, Lude. You're not in the right battle zone. And now I can... Oh, I can do this. Yeah, let's do this then. That's... It is going to weaken every man, but 1 damage for the number of cards in hand versus 1+3 for Vicious Cyclone. I think Vicious Cyclone wins out. And then Infernal. And then Stratosphere. And then Stratosphere. And then Stratosphere. There we go. And then Localized Hurricane. OblivAeon's gonna play the card first. Impending Doom. Well, that's a little tragic. I cannot take out Progeny. Does it matter? I don't think it does. No, what happens if I take out Progeny? When this card is destroyed, each player draws X cards. Well... Or put the top card of each hero deck in play. Well, every other hero is going to be in the other battle zone, so it doesn't matter. It will remove a Devastation token, and it will get rid of the Scion play phase, though. And it's the environment first, right? So I'm going to hit Progeny with this. Just because I can. That also stops the Scion play phase from happening, so there's no chance of OblivAeon moving battle zones. Oh, it also stops Devastation tokens from being added as well. Ha 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 ha! At the end of the environment turn, deal each target 2 cold. And whenever a hero uses a power... Interesting. Okay. I don't really think this matters, though. Hero may regain HP. player may discard one card to play the top card of the environment deck and shuffle the environment trash in this card into the environment deck, which gets rid of the 1 cold damage effect, which I don't really care about. It could play a random card that might help, though, but I'm not going to worry about that. I have too many things to think about. Oh no, there's a Scion! I like that damage delta sanction was reduced by 1 before sanction's introduction appeared. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, now OblivAeon moved to the other battle zone, so none of what happened there matters. This is not benefiting from localized hurricane. And none of this really matters. But we should have this. Especially when Legacy gets takedown out. At the end of your turn, if there are only 2 heroes in this battle zone, 1 hero character card may deal itself 4 psychic damage. If a hero is dealt damage this way, flip this card to get the apex of humanity, which is great, but I'm not going to do that. Does Fixer have another Bloody Knuckles? He does not. But, I mean, OblivAeon has less HP now than he did when we were first trying to beat him in 1 round, so it's not terrible. I could overdrive. If I overdrive, I can use Mechanite Ultra Strike and Bitter Strike twice. And we almost certainly have enough cards to feed a double Bitter Strike. Tempest has a face down card. Incapability, draw a card, ongoing, move an ongoing, an equipment card, and draw a card, destroy an ongoing. So this is, so put any equipment card from a hero trash into play. I don't think there's any that we have that we could do though. Unless Legacy for some reason discarded something which he didn't. But that's not useful. I could regain Devastating Aurora, but there's not a reason to unless I want to get rid of softball-sized hail and submerged Aqua Dome, which I don't care about, and it would waste my play phase. If there are only 2 heroes in this battle zone, yeah, it's not worth it, right? You would rather regain this reward. You could take on a mission, I guess, theoretically, but whatever. Let's use an Incapped. Ooh! Ooh, let's do that thing that I wanted to do. Let's move an ongoing card. Oh. Oh, OblivAeon shuffled. Okay, well. Okay. Never mind. I selected that without really focusing. Doesn't matter. There's no well, there are ongoings, but that doesn't matter. There are ongoings, but they are basically already in play. Let's just get regeneration back. I could destroy Impending Doom. Oh yeah, I thought that was in the other battle zone. You're right. I should do that. I was not paying attention. I thought it was in the other battle zone. Okay, there we go. That's good. It's gone. Let's overdrive. And then let's beat the snot out of OblivAeon. And I'm feeling saucy. Oh, hey, Shielding Winds helps. Do you have a play that matters? maybe. Let's... I mean, I could play Takedown. I'm going to play it on Legacy's turn now. Although I just selected play a card. Let's not do that, though. I mean, then again, if I can win by Legacy's turn... Yeah, I meant to have Fixer use a power. Yeah, because we still have 2 instances of Bitter Strike. And this, I could select Seraph first to do more damage. Yeah, let's do that. That should do more damage overall. Then Legacy can play a card. Should we just do Takedown? Theoretically, I mean, like, we're probably going to do enough damage to win on Legacy's turn, so we might as well just play Takedown now. And now I can't really do anything else here. Unless I hit Medico to heal Seraph so I can hit Seraph more. I don't want to do that. I just want to wrap up this game. We're going to get it. It's going to happen. Actually, what I could do is hit... Well, actually, I can do that with this. Let's hit Medico. Actually, is this gonna bypass shielding winds-ish? Sort of. It's, yeah, heal Seraph. Yeah. And then hit OblivAeon. Yeah, slightly more damage. We still have From the Brink. For what it's worth. So Seraph, can you survive a blow? You're gonna survive a blow. Please. Yes. Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway? I could play Thok. Might as well play Thok, I guess, because maybe we'll draw a better card. Danger Sounds. That's not a better card. I don't need Cleansing Downpour anymore. Oh, there's the bloody knuckles. All right, Incap's abilities. One hero uses a power, then turns one hero non-character card in play face down. Can I flip Takedown face down? That won't do me anything, no. It will stop it from getting destroyed, but I can't flip it back face up in any means that would make sense. Like, I could flip it back face up with this other Incap, but it will get destroyed immediately before that matters. So draw a card, reduce damage, destroy an environment target. Each player may discard a draw. One player uses a power and turns a card face down. Flip a face down card, treating it as if it was just put into play. So obviously, something that might make sense is to have Fixer use a power and flip a card face down. Like, we can have him flip the Infinity Cannon face down. I wonder what that means. I don't really know what that means. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's use an incap. Actually, do I want this? I wanted this, didn't I? I mean, 2 cold damage, and you may use a power, but you don't have additional powers unless you play Motivational Charge, which is another 2 damage. That's less damage than Fixer doing things. And let's just keep hitting on Medico. Hey, Medico, how are you doing? You come here often? Okay, so I can't flip it face down. Because it's not a hero card. It's a mission card. Fun fact. But I guess I might as well destroy or not destroy, but flip takedown face down, because I mean, like, it's gonna get destroyed anyway. Okay, so then back fist strike. Wait, no, that was not what I wanted to use a power on. These are not in the order from left to right. They're in order of when they entered play. So I don't think OblivAeon's going to get destroyed. But that's okay. Yeah. Because we can certainly win the game on Medico's turn. Because we have another thing that lets Fixer use powers out of turn. Oh no! Focus of Power! That's like literally the best card you could play. Yeah, none of that matters. Alright, so don't move. Take that on because you have nothing better to do. You're gonna survive. Actually, no, we'll survive no matter what. Oh yeah, that. I thought I had the other one, but that's fine because we'll still be able to have Fixer heal. And yeah, Medico has survived the entire fight. Indeed. Fixer didn't. I mean, well, Idealist didn't, followed by Base Fixer, and then Dark Watch somehow went from 3 HP to 27. Void Guard Mainstay lasted like 2 rounds. Santa Guys lasted longer than I expected. Legacy's been there. Void Guard Writhe didn't survive OblivAeon's first turn. And Void Guard, or Writhe Cosmic Inventor lasted like 2 rounds, and then Tempest has been there for a while. So yeah. Definitely interesting that the one who survived the entire fight is Medico. I can't hit Seraph and have him survive. Although if I hit Medico, he would survive. But let's just not play tricks here. Let's just finish this. And we don't have a have an OblivAeon, have a Voss here, so that's good. We don't have Rainet Kelvoss. So as is usual when I beat OblivAeon, I'm gonna shift to the full screen view so you can enjoy the credits. The sacrifices of heroes were not in vain, and the lost timelines will be remembered. You have defeated OblivAeon and saved the universe. Hello! I just like having the credits full screen. I feel like it's a really touching way to finish the game. We defeated 5 Scions? I didn't really realize that. I felt like we only defeated 1, but like the one that we destroyed early was Void Soul, but when I say early, I mean like halfway through the fight we finally defeated Void Soul. And then Boar the Unstable destroyed himself. Aeon Master got taken out through Fixer shenanigans. Empyrean was taken out by Fixer shenanigans. Progeny was taken out by the environment. Guys, looks like he's trying to feel up Fixer. Sorry. Kind of looks weird. But yeah, so we lost. I mean, this was not a fight that was ever going to be flawless because OblivAeon's first card play incapped Void Guard Writhe immediately. So there was no way this was going to be a flawless fight. But that being considered, I'm pretty happy that only 1 environment was destroyed this game. I think that's the lowest count I've had. I'm pretty sure I've not had a flawless environment game, so that means that we've only, we've tied for the lowest at the very least. Sadly missed out on inspiring presents. I mean, we did have guys do a bunch of present gifting because he had Cold War. Like, that's why I picked Santa Guys, was like, put out Cold War, and then, or not Cold War, whatever his name is. And every turn we would put presents face down and then flip some presents face up. So that was his contribution there. And Tempest got set up super quickly thanks to Lucky Break. We caught a lucky break there. Oh, it is Cold War. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, so of the 4 heroes, the only one that stayed the entire fight was Void Guard Medico. Fixer was originally Void Guard Idealist, who got wiped out in like 2 rounds, and then was replaced with Mr. Fixer, who lasted like 1 round, and then Darkwatch Mr. Fixer, who lasted the rest of the fight. Legacy was originally Void Guard Mainstay, who lasted 2 rounds, and then got replaced by Santa Guys, who lasted several rounds, and then was replaced by Grandpa Legacy for the last 2 rounds of the fight. Tempest was originally Void Guard Writhe for 2 seconds, and then was Darkwatch Writhe. No, not Darkwatch Writhe. Writhe Cosmic Inventor for a couple rounds, and then we put in Tempest, and Tempest was there. So it's really like Medico was there the longest, Tempest the second longest, Fixer the third longest, and then Legacy showed up at the end with donuts. That early Bloodstone was really crutch. Yeah. Although, I mean, well, yeah, it saved Medico. Did I ever use the power on Cleansing Downpour? Actually, no. Or no, I did. I did it once. I'm pretty sure. I think there was a round where Tempest was in a battle zone with no targets, so he just used it. But yeah, that Bloodstone is what kept Medico alive. It didn't keep the other heroes alive, but yeah. All right, so that is a victory. I wish I could have some sort of music. I guess what I usually do is I just go put OblivAeon music up, which is down here. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed my monthly OblivAeon fight. This one I am happy with, unlike several in the past where this at least felt like a fair fight. Although OblivAeon will probably beg to differ. Be sure to check out the other channels on the stream. Every Tuesday we have Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy, 2 of the main developers of the game. Every Friday we have Dolphin's Dive with myself, doing streams of Sentinels of the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, and now Aeon's End for some strategy and tactics. And once upon a time we were doing Summer of Challenges. It's no longer summer, but we will continue with that at some point. We'll have to pick out a more appropriate name than Summer of Challenges. More like the Year of Challenges. I don't know. At the rate that I'm going, it's not going to go too quickly. especially because we're getting distracted with One Deck Dungeon and Aeon's End. But every Saturday at 8 p.m. is On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover, and every Sunday is Tales from the Archive with another letdown. You should check out all the streams on this channel. Be sure to invest in Handelabra products. Sentinels the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth, and Aeon's End are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, especially Aeon's End, which is now available on Android and iOS tablets, and was supposed to be released on Monday, but iOS had issues. But now it's out there. You can get it. You can have fun. Be sure to check out the Spirit Island thing. I don't remember what it's officially called now because it's not on a site that is having issues with certain people. But be sure to check that out. It's going to come up soon. And that will be their 5th game. And be sure to check out Aeon's End if you haven't. I only checked it out like 2 weeks ago, and it's a really good game. And now is a really good time to get it because it was just released, and you can see its growth from the beginning. Like I did with Sentinels when I first got it with only the base decks available. SpiritIslandDigital.com. That sounds like a good link to go to. It will be launching next week. I wasn't sure if that was public or not. I forgot if it was. But it's launching next week. Be sure to check that out. But as of right now, for now, I am done streaming. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I will be back next week with some sort of game. Have a good night.